Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I will be going over a bib pump replacement and a sanitize of this particular bib pump once I replace it, and the Brix of this flavor when I reattach it. I remove the back bracket, the back mounting bracket. First you will remove your CO2 line that's going into the pump. You can use a slotted screwdriver to push the clip back and then pull and remove the CO2 line. Inspect your CO2 line also to be sure the plunger is in place. Then go ahead and clamp off your outlet syrup line that's going to the manifold, and then you'll disconnect that and remove it from the old pump. And now you will proceed to remove the auto shutoff assembly. Be sure that your inlet line from the bib pump is not connected so that you don't have a lot of leakage once you take out the auto shutoff valve. Be sure to have a towel and a bucket nearby for any leakage that you might have. This is the new flow jet pump that we will be installing now. I usually start off by installing my my inlet auto shutoff assembly, and then secure those two clips in place using your slotted screwdriver. That's the clip that holds the auto shutoff in place. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the outlet line, the outlet syrup line, and secure it with the clip. And then you can release your clamp, or if you have a shutoff valve in place, you can open up your shutoff valve. Now we will install the CO2 line, and be sure you secure it with the clip. Now we will mount the new bib pump where it was mounted before, towards the back of that shelving. This location's not using a standard bib rack. They're using under-counter shelving for their bibs and their pumps, since they're just using a air compressor going to a bar gun manifold. Once you have your new bib pump mounted and in place, you can take the inlet syrup line, take off your plug off one end and then place it into a bucket of hot water with sanitizer, and then go ahead and proceed to dispense the sanitizer through the system. Right now I'm noticing that the pump is not pumping, so there seems to be a dispense issue. I'm going to try to dispense again, and I'm still not getting any pump through there. It's pumping, the water is pumping through, but the actual pump is not pumping. And this is the issue. On the manifold, there's shutoff valves there, and that particular line was shut off. So now I just put it in the open position. And then I'm going to test it again to see if I'm getting any flow from that syrup line. Now it's pumping properly. So I just go ahead and flush that sanitizer water through the lines. Give it a good flush. Be sure that line is cleared out and you're getting a good flow of water. And then I go ahead and connect the flavor and Brix it. Right now I'm Brixing all of the flavors that are on there. There's 3 flavors. I'm going to Brix, I just Brixed the orange juice flavor, and now I'm going to Brix the cranberry flavor, which is the flavor that had the bad pump. You can't really make it out, but that level is too high. There's too much syrup going in, so now I'm going down to the manifold, and I made an adjustment on that manifold, and then I'm going to Brix that flavor again to get the proper Brix level. Now that's the proper Brix level when you have that straight line across there on the water side and the syrup side. And that's all we have on this one. I will see you on the next video. Be sure to click the link below for the LAT Technician Pro app. You'll get a lot of use out of this app. You can download it to your phone, and you can use it while you're on site to diagnose faster and to eliminate callbacks. So check out the app. Let me know in comments what you think about the app, and if you think there should be any additions, please go ahead and comment, leave them in comments below. I thank you all. Take care and stay well.